right, guys, we'll go ahead and get started. Chuck Fu, Shiners on the mic too. This is the TWR Town Hall, 31 May 2023. Don't forget, if you're new here and you just started with the Traders War Room team, see what we offer. Go to traderswarroom.com and check us out. All right, so here's the agenda flow that we're going to go ahead and go after. We're going to talk about the 2023 vision and goals. We're going to go over some products and services, platform updates, goals and way forward. And then at the end, we're going to take some questions. Oh, and year-to-date stats. All right, so year-to-date stats, guys. Here we go. We got 102 new customers, 183 upgrades. This includes returning customers. 44% of customers that leave TWR, that left TWR within this period from 1 January to currently, came back and they upgraded again. They came back as a an upgrade. So that's a good turnaround. We've had it higher before year to date, but that's usually the current year as a whole. We start to ramp up in the summer months with people getting involved in investing. And then usually you start to see it cool down, the first part of the year after the initial push from January and February, because, people got overzealous during the bull run, they lose some money and they end up leaving. So, we got 115 people that went ahead and canceled. Now, this is one key thing, okay? I consider us a team here, all right? We need your guys' help, all right? People are losing money and they're just leaving, okay? They're not even asking for help. They just, follow a trade blindly. An analyst puts in, Tesla to the moon, boom. And, Tesla doesn't go to the moon, it tanks, okay? And it's like the one trade that they hopped in and they go full port and they're losing money and they're not asking any type of help or anything like that. They're just leaving. So we want to create this community that helps people that are losing money to create the skills to make money. And it takes everybody. Okay. So if you're a TWR market warrior, everyone's in here for whatever reason, but I'm asking you guys to, reach out. If people are, you starting to notice that they haven't came in the chat group or something like that, or, they are, kind of like, man, I've lost this, just give them some guidance, man. If anything, you can shoot them, me and Shiner and the TWR staff, you can shoot them direct message so they can at least holler at somebody, because if they leave, they leave. I got that. But we don't want them just to leave blindly. We at least want to touch base with them and find out why they're leaving. Is there something we can do to assist them? That's the goal. We want to help people make money as a team. All right, here we go. So some of the things that we've done this past, 6 months. So we shuffled some analysts around, right? We only retained the best for the server. You guys saw me, putting people on blast and calling analysts out. We got rid of some of the low performance and crappy analysts, Connor, Faraz, Gambino. You guys, I don't hold punches, okay? When we bring an analyst in that's portraying themselves as like a subject matter expert, I expect subject matter expert. I also expect professionalism, okay? If I'm paying money for an analyst, right, I'm paying for a service, and they're just kind of willy-nilly, pushing things out. They push out the entry, but they don't push out the exit, even if it's a losing trade, right? They just come in like it was nothing, and the next day they got a new entry. It's like, well, hold on, man. When I go back and look at that trade was a complete loser. Like, you're not going to say anything about that. I look at that as false advertising. And then I expect, something like, you don't have to post every day, but, if there's, long periods of time where they post something, and then like 2 weeks go by and they just post another thing, and all it is like, SPY looks good to trade. Dude, come on, man. That's not productive at all, man. If you're not going to push out real-time alerts, at least put a chart out there, put some guidance out there, put, some sort of information. You got to be proactive. If you're not proactive, I don't want you. And I hold no qualms in getting rid of people. We also promoted TWR analytical journeymen from within: T Love, Tech Bets, J Trades, Point Break, and Snowman. T Love, we haven't heard from him recently. He got some things going on. He's trying to, tighten up his shot group a little bit. He'll be back. Tech Bets, man, if you guys aren't following Tech Bets on his sports betting, you guys are missing out. Okay, like everyone talks about, the other popular ones, Warrior, this and that, and all that stuff. Man, they got nothing on Tech. Okay, Tech is the best sports analyst that you've never heard of, and he's only on TWR, man. All right, so definitely check out Tech Bets, man. Point Break, we do this journeyman program to get these guys in here to help assist them. And some people are motivated at first and they realize that it takes a lot of work to be an analyst. Okay, Leroy Snowman can tell you right from the thing right now, man. We're working on him, and it takes a lot to become an analyst, because here's the issue, right? If people are just pushing alerts and they don't care about the consequence, A, they're a crappy analyst, and B, they're probably a fake analyst that are pushing some paper trading and accounts. Okay, because if you're an analyst and you don't care about the stuff that you're pushing, what does that say about your work ethic? All right, hence why it's difficult to be an analyst, because we're putting ourselves out on a limb. We got to sharpen our knives. We got to get our shot groups right, because everything we push out, we have to be pretty good, because other people are following us. Okay, they're making money, they're losing money along with us. So we want to make sure that we're legit with this. And if people are just coming in there and they're just like YOLO, blah blah blah, man, no, that's not professionalism. Okay, that's a kid. All right, that's a kid. We're dealing with professionals here. We want to be better prepared today than we were yesterday, and we want people that follow us to be able to follow us clearly, concisely, and make some money along with what we're doing. So we got a pretty good team on the Journeyman program that we deal with, Snowman and T-Love and Tech Bets. Those guys are active and they're amazing. We also created these new algos. I don't know if you guys have seen them or not, but man, we got some fire coming out of these TWR proprietary algo signals. Okay, very consistent profit and loss levels, specifically off the initial alert. They also can gauge. There's many ways you can play these. You don't have to play them per the signal. On the big boy one, the newest one that we got out there, right? When you start seeing them roll in, bearish, 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 that should put light bulbs out in your head like, oh man, the market's starting to turn bearish. And then you can kind of take your trade, go for the big boys, NVDA, SPY, the Q. If a lot of the big boys are starting to turn to the bear side of the house, you're probably looking for puts. Okay. And same thing, if you start to see a lot of the bullish signals come in, well, you're probably looking for the turn, and you're looking for the call side of the house. So definitely a lot of ways you can play these algorithms, and they're fantastic tools, and specifically can make a lot of money utilizing them. I did one the other day because, who are you if you're not utilizing your algos? You're just pushing them out there. Well, good are they, right? So I picked a random one. It was SHOP. I went ahead and went short on SHOP because it said bearish. And man, I play, flipped 2x. So, they work. They definitely do work. We got a comment in the chat. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. So just like we were talking about, man, just like in the military, we love to promote from within. So this is from me to you, saying that if you desire to become an analyst, then hit me or Shiner up and we'll work with you to develop your skill set. Okay. We want TWR market warriors to be the best. And this is, an open invitation. So if I'm talking to a couple people right now, they got a little, hesitations, but we're working it, and when we put them on a floor, we're gonna have something to push out. Okay. Just like a private or a specialist in the military ranks, we're trying to groom and develop sergeants, so that they can go out there and lead. And then eventually, hopefully they manifest into something greater, and, they may start their own type stuff. Hopefully they still stay part of TWR because they love us, but it's just the journey. It's the full circle coming along. And that's what we want to try to provide, that full circle, we work together type of environment. All right, so let's look at some of the reviews, right? So here's the year-to-date review, and we went ahead and conducted 7 classes, with 3 being guest instructors. We conducted 1 Options University course with 6 students. We added a professional online marketer to run background advertising specifically for our website, and we completed 4 ITC club rounds. 2 of them were pushed over from the last year, and we just completed 2 of the rounds today, in fact. So, and we got a couple, other rounds coming up. We got one that we're already doing currently. and it's called the Christmas Club. And then we got some that I'm going to talk about here in a moment where we're going to go into the summer clubs. All right, so the vision, right? It hasn't changed, guys. Just only the slogan changes. But the 2003 campaign is make the market bend the knee in 2023. I love Game of Thrones. And when I thought of this, I just thought of, how powerful, the dragon going up and just destroying the castle. And, the castle's Wall Street. And, we're the retail investors and we're sticking it to the man. So I thought it fit, it's been working good. A lot of people like it. But it doesn't take away from the mentality. And this is the way I look at the market. And this is the way when I created TWR and when I thought about how I wanted to run this thing, this has not changed since I started this thing back in like 2020. All right. The market is a war zone. Stocks and sectors, those are battles. Together, we attack, we're going to conquer, and we're going to destroy the marketplace as a community of like-minded traders, investors, so that we can grow, learn, share, and make money together as a team. All right. That is the vision. And I think we do a pretty good job of this. A lot, like I said, you saw that our turnaround rate, a lot of the people that leave TWR for whatever reason, they come back because other people out there, they're not putting in the work that TWR is. Okay. Other people out there, they're not, grinding like we do. They don't answer every single customer, relations type thing. Every direct message that comes through, they don't touch base with them and stuff like that, man. We do. TWR does. Okay. So definitely you guys are in a fantastic community if you're part of the TWR Market Warriors, and we try hard and we're going to keep trying. Goals, right? The goal is to be a one-stop shop with truly something for everyone, every style, and every budget. Okay. I don't care if you're a 7-figure mentor already, or if you got an account with $500 in there. Okay. You can find something. You can ask a question. You can get some guidance. You can find something on the TWR platform that fits you, your particular trading style, and your particular budget. I promise you, it's something there. We got the stocks, options, crypto, Forex, sports betting, and we can even talk about whatever else that's outside of trading and investing, entrepreneurship, wealth management. We got Prudential, a wealth management guy on the team that you can talk about managing your wealth. We got videos, resources. We have it all. All right. So you are in a complete platform that truly really takes care of its members. I just want you guys to know that we try super hard to make sure we have something for everyone, every style, and every budget. All right, upcoming products and services. So 11 June, this one's coming up. We got the TWR Sports Betting 101. Tech Bets is going to be going in there. He's going to teach us. Now, this is a fantastic one. Like if you've, sports betting is the next big thing, guys. All right, it's the next big thing. It's coming. A lot of people are doing it. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's gambling, essentially, but there's analytical approaches to it, just like the options market, just like the stock market. Okay. So he's going to come in here and give us some guidance, give us some understanding of what sport betting is, how to, kind of look at it, and kind of some, tricks of the trade that he utilizes when he's picking and, making his moves and the shakes for sports betting. So that'll be a fantastic class to go ahead and check out. 15 June, we're going to push out the signups for the July TWR Summer ITC round. Okay, this will be the next round. We'll have all the members of these previous rounds squared up financially with the equal profit and loss distribution, distro. And we will have the signups for the July summer round out on 15 June. 25 June, the TWR Gap Trading 101 class is going on. I'm going to teach that one. I'm going to teach you guys how to trade and destroy, gaps in the market like a pro. All right. These classes we put a lot of effort into them, and usually, unless we got in like a guest instructor, they're $15 a pop. You're not going to find classes with the type of detail that we put into it out there anywhere for $15, man. People charge $75 and give you crap, and we're not going to do that. TWR, we're going to keep our prices the same, unless, Zoom goes up in price or something like that, but we're going to keep the prices the same. We're going to still push out the same type of quality that we always do. And now on 1 July, we're going to start the TWR ITC summer rounds. As normal, we'll post advertisement on all the social media platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and you can always go to traderswarroom.com for any class details and signups. All right, so some updates, right? TWR Discord and services, what we've done, all right? So the Discord, this is our flagship, all right? It's our flagship platform. We utilize this. We also got the TWR one-to-one mentoring, the instant message alert, the TWR live and historical classes, TWR investment trading clubs, and the TWR online trading university. Now, we are taking a little break on the online trading university. We got something in the works that, we think is going to be really interesting and can kind of create a revolving door with these online trading universities. And it's not so sporadic and also won't take as long either. But we're working that in the back scenes. We'll have that out most likely in the summer so that we can come out swinging here in a couple months. All right, specific updates, Discord, right? So I changed the flow of the server, right? And, kind of restructured some of the rooms and channels. I added new choose your alerts features. You guys saw the new things for the data quant stuff, so that they didn't keep, popping all the time, man. Because when the market is rocking, man, those things will just jump. So, I want you guys to get what you want. Okay, pick and choose the alerts that you want, and you can forget the rest. So I'm going to add that, to more channels that we have in the server. Added new trading floors. As you know, we got the member alerts. I changed the structure up a little bit on that one, and we added Leroy Snowman. All right, so we got some of the floors. Like I said, we're out here to expand. We're evolving. We want to engage, and these different chat floors, I see that they be rocking. Sometimes they're slow. Get the case in the Mondays and stuff like that. But a lot of times, there's always some conversation. There's somebody in the chat groups always, willing to, investigate, ask a question, give some advice. So they're fantastic places. As you guys noticed, we changed from the basic gold and the diamond tiers to just TWR All Access, right? That was one of the things we talked about last year, was switching our price to a one standard price. So right now, our standard price with no discounts is $30 a month. I told you guys, if we could get our membership up to 2,000 paid members, right? 2,000 paid members, I was going to be able, at that point, we'd be able to lower the price for $10 for everybody for forever, right? And just imagine what we offer for $10 a month. I mean, for cheaper than going to Subway and getting a foot-long sub, right? You get everything we have, but we're not quite there yet. We need your help. We need you guys to bring in those members. We need you to bring in premium members that actually pay the price. And so we created those 2-day trials, right? We created that so we can get some exposure. And we also have tons of discounts that we are always pushing out. Okay. And we also got the loyalty thing. So if you bring people in, and you start hitting me up, I can give you a special code so that, you can start, getting some cheddar back on the people that you bring in, so definitely we need the people. And I told you guys, if we can get the revenue up to 2,000 paid members, I'd be able to open it up for everybody. And if we could do that, that'd be fantastic, because I just want to have one single price that we cover it all forever and ever. So we'll see if we can get there. Help me out on that. Help me out. Go out there, market warriors, and start producing for me. All right. We added the new TWR proprietary Algo trade signals. We added TWR Mechandise channel to gear up and swag out. And we initiated the $500 and $5,000 challenge, and the $500 to $5,000 challenge, and the 2023 penny stock portfolio. Both of those are doing very good. We had to restart the 500 to 5,000 challenge early on because the market just was not working with us back in like January or February. But ever since then, we've been doing really good. If you guys have noticed that thing, we've been making solid gains. If you guys are following this weekend, I told you I'd put a wrap up, and I'm going to put a wrap up of where the account should be by Friday. And so you guys can follow along. And if you are wanting to get into this challenge, you guys can come in and know exactly where the account's at currently. All right, instant message. We haven't changed much on there. We added the flow bot to the lounge area. We added a 3-month discount special, and we added additional analysts other than just my alerts. So this one's not as popular as the Discord, just because people feel as though they don't get as much, which they don't. But it was created because there were people that got overwhelmed with the amount of data that comes through on the Discord platform. So the idea with the Telegram was less noise, just alerts. All right. 2 channels. You got an alerts channel, you got a chat channel. And we got some of the people, man, they like them both. You know, we got members that show the love and support. They're in both, you know. Stockmaster D is one of them. And I know there's a couple other ones, they're in there all the time, because there are different pros and cons with each of them, okay? And you know, it's kind of to each their own type of stuff. We weren't able to do the thing we put into the last town hall where we wanted to do the text message alerts. It was extremely expensive to do it, and there was a lot of background work that we had to take care of in order to do it. So I went ahead and decided not to do it, because I see other servers that do it, but then I talk to the owners and they tell me it's a headache. It's hard to manage. It's hard to know, you know, who's actually still in the premium tier and who's getting the alerts and who's not getting the alerts and stuff like that. So it's extremely hard. I feel good with what we got going forward. We got the 2 platforms. We're doing really good. Eventually, we're going to move into a premium platform on the website, to where you can go into the website like you could, you know, any of the big boys out there, and you get a special dedicated area that has trades and stuff like that. That's forward thinking though. Website, we changed the design with new animations. We created SEO background to optimize the search so we can increase the advertising budget and drive traffic to the website. So those are all behind the scenes stuff. You probably have noticed the different animations, the light boxes, and the different layout if you've been at the website. If you haven't, go to the website, check it out. Please click on some stuff and give us some click rates up. All right, it's coming to the end where we're going to take some questions. All right, the goals and the way forward. So I've never steered away from this. Any of you guys have been with me from the get-go, you know that my main goal is to ring that bell at Wall Street with a TWR banner and the TWR Market Warriors on stage with me, and, you know, ring in or ring out the market day. That's the goal. All right. That's knocking on the doors of the big boys. Okay. And I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's going to stay the goal until it happens. Right. We're going to take that walk to Wall Street and destroy the market as a team and a unit. If you haven't seen my rap video, okay, I am not a professional rapper, but I did a parody of Lil Yachty's Walk to Poland. Only I call it Walk to Wall Street. It's pretty funny. Check it out. It's on YouTube. And the big one, teach and inspire others to learn the craft of trading and investing so that they can pay it forward to the new TWR Market Warriors that come on the team. That's important. Okay, that's probably out of all these goals, that's the most important one. We're cultivating, we're forging a community so that we can pay it forward to other new soldiers that come in, you know, new privates that come into the TWR lounge. We want our sergeants to show them the way, and so that we can constantly evolve, gain depth in our ranks, and gain experience on our platform. All right, in conclusion, I want to say, envision your trading as if it's a military operation, okay? You always want to ensure that you're planning, you're training, you're managing, and you're securing your area of responsibility, which for you is your portfolio, is your marketplace, and if you're an analyst, it's your following. Always be on the attack, looking to conquer and destroy the enemy, which is, of course, the market, all right? Scared money doesn't make money, but you never want to over leverage to a point you can't retreat and live to fight another day. And that's important, okay? A lot of these people that are going full port on these alerts, they're catching the bad end of the stick and then they're giving up. It's because they're over leveraging, all right? Never over leverage. And it's going to happen, right? I'd still do it to this day. It's going to happen. We're going to make bad trades. That happens. You gotta know yourself, and you can't just trade just to try to make it back, right? You got to take a knee, got to take a breath, close the computer, close the phone off, go do something other than trade so you get your mind right. So when you come back into the fight, you're ready to fight. All right, remember this above all else. You are the commander of your portfolio. Always use smart risk management, no John Wayne, guns blazing type stuff. And of course, if you're ready, follow TWR. Let's go to war. Now, with that said, enough battles. Let's go win wars. All right, so check it out. We got the questions and comments. I'm going to go ahead and open it up so that people can You can unmute yourself. Just try to be respectful. If you want to come on the line and ask a question, go ahead. The mic is yours. You'll just have to unmute yourself. No one wants to ask a question?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, Cynthia, what's going on?
Hey, how's everybody? Love you guys. So I've been following you guys for a while. I've never really gotten into, I look at because I'm in the live, I look at what you guys accomplish, but I'm just like an ABC 1, 2, 3 type person. Are you going to do a class that will cater to, I don't know if there's anyone else on here like me that needs it from kindergarten. Are you going to do something like that for people like me? Because I feel so lost.
So you want like, well, it also depends on your trading style. Like, are you wanting to learn how to trade options or stocks, or you just need kind of like a fundamentals course?
Fundamentals, but I want to be able to see, that's the thing. What do I need to do? I don't know. I've tried to do the options. It's like a 50-50 for me. Win some, lose some, and I know it should not be that. It should probably be more like 85-20, 85-15.
Maybe you should do a one-on-one mentor to really down what you need.
Well, see, and I was thinking that because here's the reality, right? There's so much stuff out there. Okay, there's so many influencers. You got your Chris Sains, you got your Stock Mo's, you got your Keenan Grace, your Larry Jones. I know all those guys, right? And they're all good at what they do, but they're all different too. So it's like you follow them all, you're really following nothing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why I close all those pages and I only have you guys.
Yeah, and one of the issues is really to truly know, and we did a class back last year, and it wasn't very popular because it's not a sexy class. It was trading your personality. A lot of people don't want those really in-depth classes on like the knowledge basis. They want how do I 10x my account with SPY CD, boom, they want the sexy class.
No, I probably need that class. Maybe I should just probably start with that one and then reach back out to you guys.
Yeah, and if you go back in our historical classes from the very beginning, we have a whole bunch in there. We got risk management classes, we got the beginners classes and stuff like that. But I would also suggest a one-on-one mentor session. And this isn't just me trying to promote our services, but we really do it better than the other people. The issue is we need to strip back the onion, so to say. We need to get to you and your trading personality and your trading style, and we need to see what really fits the way you want to move forward. And then we need to create a strategy that we can test and see results. And that's really what we do in these mentor sessions is we try to create that battle plan so that you can go out there and strategically attack the market.
Okay, that sounds like something I need to do.
Yeah, so definitely direct. Are you on the instant message or Discord?
I'm actually on both.
Okay, good. Well, you get a little something different. Direct message me or Shiner, and then we'll talk to you about a mentor session. We do a little questionnaire so that we can kind of get some basis. But it sounds like that would be the best course of action. Really, I think you would, and you get to keep the recording, and you get a PowerPoint presentation, and I give you homework.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's really a good deal. And like I said, the difference between us and some of the other people that are out there is like, I want you to truly succeed. You're not just clientele to me. You're a member of the team, and I want the team to succeed. And by you succeeding, I can live vicariously through your success, like I do with T-Law, like I do with Leroy, like I do with a whole handful of other market warriors. They are out there killing it, and I live vicariously through them because I helped inspire that. I helped develop that. you know,
Okay.
and not just me, Shiner as well, but TWR.
The group, right.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Thank you so
No
much,
problem.
guys.
Thank you for your comment. That was a good one.
All right.
Anyone else? Cynthia had a good one. Jesse James, I like that name. Hope you got a question for me, Jesse. I used John Wayne in the presentation. Nobody, no questions. If you don't want to come on the mic, you can put it in the chat group. Yeah, I see. Shiner put the art of the trade. He did a fantastic class with the art of the trade, and he utilized Sun Tzu's Art of War. It's a fantastic class. If you guys haven't taken that class, I suggest highly going to look at that. I mean, it was really well done. It was a wealth of knowledge. All right, no more questions. Come on, Woody, I know you got a question. Ruth, I know you got a question. You always got questions.
Chuck, I was actually looking for the video you were talking about.
Which one, Ruth?
You walk to Wall Street.
Oh yeah, did you find it?
No.
I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll post it again since you asked about it. I'll repost it because it's an older video. You just have to put it a walk, like WALK, walk to Wall Street in the
And YouTube?
Yeah, but on my channel on YouTube.
Isn't that the one you
Oh,
were rapping?
Yeah, that was the one where I became I tried to be a rap artist. It's funny.
How do I get your channel on YouTube, Chuck?
Type in @Traders War Room.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. But what I'll do is I'll post it in the comments since you mentioned it. I'll post it out on the Discord.
Okay.
And then it'll be fresh right there once we're done with the class or the
Thank
lecture.
you.
Yeah, no problem. Woody, go ahead.
I came at the end, so I don't know if I missed if you spoke about the trading club.
Yeah, so the trading club, so we finished these current rounds. We're going to distribute the profit and loss on those, and we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to come back at the 1st of July. We're going to put out the signups for the summer session on June 15th, but we're not going to activate it until the 1st of July because we want to, get a little break in between of them. Take care of a few summer items that we have on the background. And also, it makes good sense. This debt ceiling stuff will be done. A lot of the volatility stuff that can really sway the market both ways will be out of the way. And it's the summertime and it's time for the market to run. So it'll be a good session.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. All right. If there's no more questions, Shiner, you got any closing remarks, brother?
Not really. You pretty much covered everything. I will say that the next trading club rounds, I'm going to go above and beyond TWR money, and I'm gonna buy some slots myself personally too. So, I mean, me and Chuck are in these rounds with TWR money, but I'm also going to go one step above and personally buy 1 or 2 extra slots myself. That's how confident I am that we're going to bust out on the next one.
Chuck, did you think about the suggestion I gave you the other day regarding the mentorship class that you may have like every Saturday or something like that?
Oh, yes. What?
Was that to me or Shiner?
Oh, that was Chuck.
Okay. What was that? Can you repeat?
I was talking to you about the mentorship class, like an idea of what you could do, like on a Saturday or something like that.
Okay, yeah, you were talking about kind of more of the I thought about it. I won't lie to you. I thought about it, and then some things happened along with my mom, and it kind of left my mind. So I need to reattack that. What he's talking about is he asked about some structured mentoring sessions that something like $5 a session or whatever, and it's like it's structured on the weekend or something like that. And, you know, whether it's free or there's a small fee to do it or and things like that. But kind of having a structure like almost a tutoring session or a study hall collectively. And think of something like that. And I think we can create something like that moving into the summer, because I like the idea. I think it would be good. It's just, you know, when is the best opportune time, you know, because on the weekend, a lot of the times for us TWR staff is taken up with doing one-on-one mentoring, you know. So there's a lot of booking that we do on the weekends. And so, you know, it might be something like we could do, you know, like a weekly wrap-up session where we kind of go over the market on like a Friday or something, a weekly wrap-up session. And then, you know, we got some sort of like, you know, task that we go over, you know, that we noticed the week people were making mistakes, people were doing, we made a mistake, we wanted to go over, you know, the correct things to do. So something like that. I like it. All right, well, there's no more questions, guys. I'll go ahead and close this up, and we'll put this on YouTube for the people that weren't able to make it live. And appreciate you guys just coming in and showing the support. And we look forward to having you guys with TWR a long time. And just because you can't see it, because I don't have my video on, but I do got the thing here, and we're going to close the session with the official TWR gavel. All right, you guys have a good evening.